Hi guys, this is Donna from Flavors with a Twist. And how's my flavor twisters doing today? I hope you are doing well. What we're going to prepare today is some chicken, broccoli, and homemade Alfredo sauce. So what I have here is some thinly cut chicken breast, boneless, and we're going to season each side of these with salt and pepper. So I have some seasoning salt here, and I'm just going to sprinkle it on there, just lightly, and put some pepper. And we're going to do this for both sides. Okay, the black pepper on. Get my workout again. Here we go. Okay. Now we're going to do the other side, and we're going to brown these in a pan with some butter and olive oil. Now here in this pan, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of butter. Here goes the other one. And I'm going to add some olive oil. And we're going to brown the chicken breasts on both sides. That's about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. We're going to brown them on both sides for about 3 to 4 minutes on each side. And then we'll be ready to make our Alfredo sauce. Okay. Now our chicken is in the pan, and I'm just going to let that brown on each side, like I said, for about 3 to 4 minutes on each side. So there you go. And all 6 of them fit in here. I like buying the thinly sliced boneless chicken breast when I make a recipe like this. They cook up fast and easy and nice and tender. Now see how these look, guys? I did let these go 5 minutes, and I'm going to let them go 5 minutes on this side, and they should be ready. Now guys, what we're going to do is cook our pasta. To the pot, I am adding some salt. And what we're going to do, we're going to cook this penne pasta, and this will go with our chicken Alfredo. Now that our water is at a rapid boil, we're going to add the penne pasta, and we are going to boil this for about 11 to 12 minutes, stirring occasionally until nice and tender. Okay guys, it's time for our Alfredo sauce. I have 3 tablespoons of butter, and I'm going to melt this. Okay. This melted here. And you know what? I like a lot of butter, so I am going to add the rest of the stick of butter. So make that 1 stick of butter to the pan. Okay, now let's get this melted off, guys, and we'll add the rest of the good stuff. It all depends on how much Alfredo sauce you want. And I want a nice amount for this recipe, so I put the whole stick of butter in the pan to melt it off. Now that the butter is melted, we're going to add, I have here a pint of heavy whipping cream. Add the whole pint. There we go. Whisk this around, and then let this come to a nice simmer. Okay. Okay guys, what I have in this little dish here, I took 1 tablespoon of cornstarch and added 3 tablespoons of water, and I mixed it until it dissolved. Now I'm going to add this to the sauce. Make sure it gets nice and thick the way we like it. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do, I have 6 ounces of cream cheese, and I'm going to add that. Okay. Here we go. Now we're going to wait till this dissolves and melts before we add our Parmesan cheese. So I'm going to break it up. Okay. And you just want this to melt, this cream cheese. It just adds such a smooth texture to your homemade Alfredo sauce. All right. Let that simmer for a few, and you will see that the sauce will thicken. Now, while the cream cheese is melting, I am going to add a teaspoon of Italian seasoning and a teaspoon of garlic powder. Okay. Blend that around. Looking good, guys. Okay. All right, now let that blend together. Also to the pan, I am going to add a tablespoon of minced garlic. And this is just a jarred minced garlic. You can add fresh also. But I'm cutting corners today, but it comes out the same. Now guys, what I'm going to do is add a cup of whole milk to the sauce. Turn this up a little. And now I have some fresh Parmesan cheese. It's about 8 ounces, and I'm adding that to the sauce. Here we go. It's shredded. I wanted the kind on the block, but I couldn't find it, so we're just going to have to go with the shredded. Now I'm going to bring this up to a nice little boil and let the cheese melt. Okay. And what I want to do to this, I'm going to add about a teaspoon of salt, regular salt. You have to have some salt in it. I know it's salt on the chicken, but I didn't put that much on there either, so I'll add a teaspoon of salt. Everything needs salt. Okay. And let that go. Let the cheese melt. And we should have a nice Alfredo sauce. Another thing, guys, I want to add about a teaspoon of parsley to this. You could use fresh parsley, parsley flakes, it doesn't matter. Just a little. Okay. Alrighty, here we go. Look at the consistency. The sauce is getting nice and thick. You can see the cheese melting. Okay. Another thing, guys, what I'm doing, I'm slicing the chicken breast in strips, and then that way I can add this to our Alfredo sauce. Now guys, what I do, I have a bag of frozen broccoli, and I'm going to, the broccoli florets, and I'm adding that to the sauce. Okay. That looks good. Now we're going to add our chicken. Like I said, I sliced all of the chicken breasts. Just cut it up. And we're adding this. And we're going to let this simmer for about 15 minutes. And then we'll serve it over our pasta, and our dinner is ready. But you know what I want to add now that I didn't add? I have to get my black pepper in there. So we're adding the black pepper. All right. And then what I'm going to do, like I said, is let this simmer for about 15 minutes, and I'll plate it up. Okay guys, the pasta is done, and I drained it. And what I like to do is just pour a little bit of olive oil, a couple of drizzles of olive oil over the pasta while it's hot. And just stir it. That prevents it from getting all sticky and everything. Okay guys, it has been 15 minutes. I let it simmer. Now I turned the flame off, and I have our penne pasta here on a plate. And what I'm going to do is dip this up so you can see what it looks like. Let's go back over here. Okay, look at that guys. Doesn't that look delicious? Yum. Oh, look at that broccoli, chicken. Oh wow, this looks delicious. And I tasted that sauce, and my goodness, that sauce is delicious. It's really good. Okay, now let's get some of this Alfredo sauce over here. Look at that. You have to love this. It wasn't hard to make, and it's delicious. Okay. Here you go, guys. Here we go. Look at that. That is really pretty. Now let me taste it. Just taste some of the pasta. Yum. Guys, this is really delicious. That sauce is so creamy and smooth. And you can taste the Parmesan cheese, the garlic, everything you put in it, you can taste it. So, that's it guys. For this recipe and more, go to flavorswithatwist.com. Serve this up at your next meal for your family or friends. YouTubers, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can get more of my delicious recipes. And all my flavor twisters, please give this recipe a try. Again, this is Donna from Flavors with a Twist. Bye!